2026. It's late May and the Tanglers are back from this year's Chester Folk Festival. We're over halfway through our Morris year now, which runs from October to October. There probably were sensible reasons, like our AGM is in October, but our actual reasons are lost in the midst of time. Harvest Home is in September, when the apples and the abundance of the allotment come to fruition. Busy times. November, in Welsh, is Mis Tachwedd, which means the slaughter month. Bit morbid, so maybe not. Perhaps the Welsh year. The Welsh New Year, that is, Hen Gallen, is in January, but not at the start of January, so January was out too. We decided, why not start our Morris Day, Morris year somewhere in between. October it is then. Chester Folk Festival used to be our first big dance out of the year, and perhaps that may not be the case anymore, as we do on average 3 wassails in January. This year we were also especially fortunate to be invited to dance out in York in February, and a mixture of hometown gigs and open days in March and April. Chester, though, still holds a special place in the Tangler heart, as that is where Squire and Bagman first met. Aww. Late May, early June is also when the time rhubarb wine is given out to members of the side as a signing on fee and a bonus for being Tanglers. Yes, we get paid in kind. But there is a caveat. We are not responsible for any drunkenness or debauchery that ensues following the drinking of said wine. There is a Tangler beer, but that's later in the year. Maytime. We haven't danced out at the crack of dawn on May Day, but it is an aspiration once we get an alarm clock. May is also when the tents, camper vans and caravans come out for their first airing. There's something special about being camped with Tanglers and other sides. The tents in lines, an army term for the layout of the encampment, hasn't changed in 100 years or more, and neither have some of the tunes, sounds and smells. Oh, how I love the smell of bacon and the sound of bells in the morning. It smells of Morris.
The sun is shining, sky so blue. Feel the ocean, just me and you. Sandy beaches, waves so high. Summer love, let's touch the sky. Dance, dance in the summer heat. Feel the rhythm, move your feet. Sun and sand, so sweet. The summer days can't be beat. Palm trees swaying, breeze so light. Party all day, dance all night. tree swaying, breeze so light. Party all day, dance all night. Feel the sunshine, feel the glow. Summer vibes, just let it flow. Dance, dance in the summer heat. Feel the rhythm, move your
Yeah, you know it's really good, you've drank it.
Do we need to chill it before drinking? I don't know, we didn't. Did we, Gareth? Did you chill it that day?
I don't think anything was chilled.
No, we were chilled.
What?
You were chilled.
Well, that, we've already got one, haven't we? Because it's
But there are two stomachs.
really loud in there.
Now, back to our origin story. The Daniel Owen Festival went down a storm. Literally, they were dancing in the streets of Withrick that night. We kept the practice hall on ready for our next big dance out. But alas, all good bullying must come to an end, and only half of the original gang turned up for the next practice. If memory serves, we all had a good meal out to celebrate what was achieved in so short a time. The rest of the originals, having their turn in the spotlight and a taste of the Morris, decided no more, no more. So it was back to normal life. Fed up with inquiries as to when or if the Tanglers would ride again, we set up an open day, September 2018 time, to gauge possible interest, and we were off again. Again we practised, again we had our first dance out, Festival of Lights in Mould, and this time we had people who wanted to continue. In no particular order, in 2019 we danced in Manchester, Oswestry, outside the Colomendy pub, on the side of the River Dee, at Bailey Hill and Shotton, and again at the Daniel Owen Festival. Out of many things, one thing we have learnt about trying to run a Morris side is the only constant is constant change. The people change, the sounds change, lineups change, but at the core of the team there must be something that people want to be associated with. Tagainal Tanglers have a core set of values intrinsic to music, movement and dance. But without a PhD in sociology, it's hard to define what those values are, apart from that is, to include everyone who can shake a leg or a tambourine and to provide a welcome space with the added advantages of hitting people with sticks. But by St Winifred's beard, Bagman still tries his bullying tactics now and again, though even he sees that there's strength in diversity, or diversity in strength, whichever way round the saying is.
Sun is shining, sky so blue. just me and you. Sandy beaches, waves so high.
This time, forward!
The resin's gone dry in the bottom of the case, and the taps on the boots have gone dull. There's a restless look on a young man's face, with a quiet he can't seem to love. He looks at his hands like they're strangers he's met, at the floorboards as vast as the sea, with a hunger for motion he hasn't found yet, and a song that's been longing for me. Well, what do you do when the music won't start? How do you move with a weight on